So Dean, thanks for attending Creating Bliss in Your Everyday Life. What were your sort of thoughts about the workshop before you came?
Well, I wasn't too sure as I already soul contract one practitioner and divine healing one, but I feel that once the course engaged, I thought it was going to be more focused, to answer your questions directly, on manifesting, which was a part of it, but there was a lot of it that really allowed me to experience my soul contract, right? It was very experiential, so I got to feel it in my body, and really focus on how I operate within the soul contract and how it operates within me. That was, I think, a little thumbnail, concise, brief opinion or experience, I guess you could say, from what I experienced.
Yeah. So what would be your biggest takeaway from this workshop?
I think just really being able to feel the energy in each aspect of mine or your somebody's soul contract. Really being able to feel what the numbers mean, and actually having some tools to assist in healing ourselves with some emotional, even physical challenges as well, which was also a pleasant surprise.
Okay, thank you, Dean, for sharing. Shanika, how did you find the workshop? What sort of impact has it had on you? How do you feel from it?
I really enjoyed the workshop. Just being familiar with the the soul contracts and everything. I really wanted to really take the workshop to get more tools and more ways to be able to use the numbers and the symbols. So I feel like I got that out of the workshop, and really got to really just experience and feel the energies and integrate it all.
Okay, thank you. All right, William, how's the workshop been for you in terms of its impact?
I really enjoyed this workshop. Came into it really with no idea what it was going to be about. I had started reading the book several times, so as soon as we jumped into the printed materials, I really enjoyed the data, because I'm kind of a data guy, and I like data and numbers and information, and I liked, the first half of the course was really, really good for me, because it explained a lot about who I was and how I got to the point where I am right now in my life, and really showed me where I need to get, to get going, really, to pick things up and keep moving in the right direction here in order to, raise my consciousness.
Okay, thank you, William. All right, Gracie, how was this for you in terms of the shift you've made?
This was really powerful. I signed up for this class a while ago, and when I initially signed up, it was kind of just for the intention of learning how to use it more practically with clients. And I thought it would be just something kind of a nice feel-good, and it was a really great feel-good class, don't get me wrong, but it was really powerful, transformative with my own soul contract, and I didn't expect that kind of coming into it. So I had profound shifts after we went through the physical triangle, and I expect to have even more profound shifts after going through the spiritual triangle here over the last part of this class. So I got way more than I bargained for out of it. And the things that I really like in particular, for me, being able to understand the frequencies of the day, of the week, and things like that, of the day of the month, and being able to kind of complement that with my own soul contract, the energy and the frequencies that I have to work with now, I just have more practical ways to apply this knowledge. And it's fun to be able to use it in so many different ways. So just understanding the use of the symbols and how you can practically apply that in everyday situations is really kind of fun. So.
Okay, thank you. How did you find the workshop, Nadia? And
So anyway, the workshop was amazing. I felt that the information that was given, even though it was heavy weighted, there was a lot of information that was given, but it didn't feel like it was bombarding me or there was too much information. I felt that it was just at that right level, and it made my soul contract reading a lot more clearer, because having the symbols in front of you, working with the symbols, feeling the symbols, knowing how they work within the contract made it so much easier to work through the process over the last few days.
how do you feel now at the end of the course?
I feel very centered, and I haven't felt centered before. I didn't kind of know what centered meant. I noticed that when I was dancing, I was more centered, because in the past it was about the dance. It was about getting into the dance, moving into the dance. This time it was more just being present and allowing things to unfold in me instead of searching for something to unfold. So that was a huge difference, a huge shift for me. Being patient, I think, in so many ways, and just waiting for things to unfold.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for the testimonies. Really appreciated the heartfelt sentiment.